The cause of this terrible accident was stones on the road. The first dumper punctured the front and one of the rear tires against the stones, causing the driver to lose control and drive into the oncoming traffic. The driver and the passenger in the pickup lost their lives immediately. The driver of the dump truck that crashed into the pickup truck received moderate hand injuries and a mild concussion. The driver of the crossover behind, who was trying to avoid a collision, also drove into the oncoming lane, but he did not expect to see another dumper there. It was a head-on collision in which two passengers and the driver of the crossover lost their lives. The investigative team noted on the spot that if the rear passenger had been wearing a seat belt, the accident would have resulted in minor injuries for him, but he was thrown onto the front row of seats. The driver of the second dump truck received a slight shock and left the accident site on his own. Accidents of this kind are unpredictable. It is difficult to be constantly ready for this. However, you should always keep a close eye on the road. This could have been avoided if one of the drivers who passed by earlier had stopped and removed the stones to the side of the road. Do not remain indifferent in such situations. It is better to stop and make sure that you can safely remove the obstacle on the road. If not, put up a cone or something that will warn drivers about it and notify the traffic department. By doing this, you may save someone's life. This accident is a clear example of what recklessness and violation of traffic rules on the road leads to. The driver of a sports SUV wanted to run a red light. However, luck was not on his side that day. A semi-truck turning at the intersection put the SUV driver in a situation where it was impossible to avoid a collision. The collision was so strong that, due to inertia, the SUV's engine flew out together with the gearbox and the exhaust system. A few seconds later, the car caught fire. The driver died immediately after the collision. Remember, always strictly follow traffic rules. You are not only responsible for your life behind the wheel, This accident is a prime example of why it is important to always wear seat belts, and you should always keep a close eye on the road. In the video, we see how the pickup driver is distracted by a conversation with a passenger and compares the route on the navigation panel, taking his eyes off the road. Because of this, he does not notice a fallen tree on the road and performs a sharp maneuver on the frozen road. The driver loses control, and the pickup collided with a truck in the oncoming lane that was moving at the maximum speed limit. The impact hit the front fender and hinges of the front door, and was of such force that the door was deformed and open. Due to high inertia, the driver was thrown into the seat of the passenger, and they both flew out of the car into the door that was hit. It happened literally in 1 second. The driver lost his life due to numerous severe injuries he received outside the car. The passenger miraculously survived with a severe hand injury and numerous minor injuries. The truck driver received a severe concussion, which caused short-term amnesia. We can see that the pickup only received external body damage. If the driver and passenger had used their seat belts, they would have received little or no damage at all. Always use seat belts, both front and rear. Keep your eyes on the road and keep distractions to a minimum. At this point, today's episode comes to an end. Above all, be careful on the roads and don't drive faster than your guardian angel can fly. Thank you for your attention, have a nice day and always a peaceful sky.